I was cleaning my car and everything. Next thing I know, camera off. I'm just talking, just having a good time. I look up, I said, this thing ain't been recording for the last 15 minutes. This don't make no sense. So, and I have 3 batteries, but I was just out at the car. I wasn't about to run back in the house, grab some more batteries. So,
Right.
no, nope, this is it now. I guess I'm just done. So
So was it
I
not
don't
charged or what?
it probably was because I took it off I keep it on my, I don't know what you call it, my little teleprompter when I'm in the house. So I probably
Mhm.
just snatched it up. We probably had finished the vlog, or not a vlog, a podcast, and I never charged it back up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I just wasn't thinking like that. I don't think like that. For me, I need a separate camera just for vlogging, and it's most likely should be an iPhone.
Gotcha. Question. When I just changed that, did that change on your end too?
Yeah,
Oh, let me stop touching stuff. I'm
you could
sorry.
do that. That's fine.
No, I was trying to adjust the view for me because I like it full screen. So I'm over here clicking stuff like, why I don't see the yellow? Hold on, let me click this.
Oh, yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
stop.
I forget about the yellow too. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay. Because I was just like, oh, let me
No,
see.
whatever you do, I'm cool with it. We are in this together.
You click whatever you want.
I'm trying to get you to use because look at this. So I'm about to
Oh
start.
Lord.
Oh my gosh, I love this thing. So I was putting together a presentation before I had to go, and so watch this. Bam! Look at that. So I can have my little stuff slide up on the side when I start introducing things, and then take it away. Like we about to be so professional.
I just personally don't have a use for that at this point, but it just reminds me of working at the news station. And it's like, okay, I need my OTS, my over the shoulder to slide in during this part, right when I say this part, which we gonna have it slide in at the very beginning. And then the news director would tell me I had to do what they said. So, make my job complicated. Those were the days.
Yeah. Then I can make myself small and big, and I can put myself on the different side. Hold on, where'd I just have it? There it goes. See, watch this. Oh wait, I clicked the wrong thing.
'Cause I'm just a watching too. Like, what you about to do?
Oh, I'm over here now. Up, I'm in the other side. Don't check me in the bottom right. I'm a big nigga again. This is so much fun. Look, I could disappear.
Lord, it
I'm
just
back.
remind me of that. What was that? Atlanta? Or it was a meme where that dude
Yeah.
goes, and then he just fades off.
What was that? That was a meme. I don't even know what that was about, but it was
Me neither.
hilarious for no
We never
reason.
do. It just goes. They just take a piece and run with it. We don't even know what the whole context was, but poof, disappear.
All right. Well, if you're just now tuning in, you are now listening to or watching the Domestic Athlete Training Podcast, the only podcast that will help you lose weight and stay motivated right here on Oakland Sunshine with your host, Anthony T. And
Blondie Lockhart.
so today, I don't know how my week went. My week it was blah.
Really? Why was
Yeah,
it blah? Let's unpack that.
it was blah. It was boring. Nothing really happened. I tried to jump rope again and damn near cry because I landed on my callus on my foot incorrectly. So like when you have calluses, I don't know if I told you this, I have calluses on both of my feet, which makes it really hard to like walk or run or train.
How
Cause
were you walking around barefoot? How do you get calluses on your feet? When I think, okay, let me explain my context. I think of calluses because country, working outside, calluses on
yeah.
your hands. So, like, you chopping wood with no gloves on and stuff. That's what I'm thinking when I hear calluses. Is
Well,
there another
see,
type?
crazy thing is maybe mine are classified different because callus, I believe, is a type of a wart.
Oh, okay.
So mine may be more warts than that, than just like the callus, but the callus develops because my foot is trying to protect itself from hurting that wart. basically.
Oh, okay.
And I get them removed, but they grow back.
Mm.
So the doctors just call them calluses. So that's what I've been.
But that makes sense. It's like the hardened part of your skin that's covering something. So like usually when you get calluses on your hand, you continue to like break the skin there or like beating up that part of your hand. So then the callus, like the skin is growing over hardened to protect it. So okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I started an OnlyFans channel about my feet. Because I was like, if I do an OnlyFans, it's gonna be about getting rid of these calluses.
Are you serious?
Hell yeah, I'm serious. I say, y'all want to see some feet? I'm gonna show you some feet.
Wow. Let me know how that goes.
Yeah.
Because if I need to use this amazing camera to start, listen,
I'm telling you.
I got a whole nail kit down here. I be doing my toes at least once a month. If I need to do a more and that need my OnlyFans,
I'm telling you, it's worth it. There's a whole channel on YouTube that this that this lady makes where she does that for people. Like I think
pedicures?
she's in DC. Huh?
She does pedicures or what?
No, she removes the calluses and like
so it's kind of like a Dr. Pimple Popper, but for feet.
Exactly. And that's her whole channel. And I watch her and I'm like, I fall in love every time. Like, oh, I wish she could do that to me so bad. I just need that in my life. Because I've got them on both feet and it prevents me. So here's the thing. It grows out to a point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if your foot walks on that point, it's excruciating pain. So now subconsciously you walk differently.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk either lighter or on a different side of my foot. So it causes me to have like this goofy walk for no reason. And, at home, I get rid of them, but they grow back within a week. So like I get a good week where I'm like, okay, my feet are comfortable and my feet are finally walking the regular way and I don't have this goofy walk anymore. And then a couple weeks go by and next thing I know, I'm out and I step on it wrong. I'm like, ah. So
wow,
that's what I'm battling with. My wife just got some health insurance, so I'm hoping they cover this because I'm gonna get new feet skin if I can.
I know, right? Come on, entrepreneurship life. That'd be the thing. Insurance, what? It's like you just got $1 million.
Yeah. About to use it all. Every time I had insurance, I made sure I used it to the best. I got my teeth removed from the back when they was paining me because I know that was gonna be expensive.
That'd be the thing. Be like, I'm about to quit this job. Let me go ahead and get all the appointments that last month. You going to the doctor again? Yes. I had the expensive birth control when I was on health insurance. But yes, give it that. Make sure I don't have no babies. Appreciate it.
But yeah, I tried to get out there this week and get back into my thing, and then that just discouraged me some more. So I have other workouts I could do, but I really want to jump rope. So I'm gonna put it together. But I did sit down a couple weeks ago. I only did like an 8-week program. Now I've got a full 24-week program planned out.
Come on.
So, and I'm going to break it down in tiers now, meaning we're gonna start at the bronze phase, then it moves up to silver, gold, platinum, and then diamond.
Okay.
So full 24-week program. I sat down yesterday and like knocked it out. I was like so happy for myself. Like, I'm so happy you got this death finally. It's off your mind.
Okay, so wait, hold on. So that means like, let's say if somebody signs up for the bronze package and then somebody else signs up for the gold package.
Nope.
They get kicked out? Okay, because I'm like, how does this work?
You start at bronze and you go all the way. You have to complete it all the way to diamond. So ain't no, I'm buying a certain package. It's like,
because that's definitely what I thought you were saying. Like, it's everybody starts off here, but everybody ain't gonna make it to the end because you didn't pay for that. So you're gonna get the portion that you paid for, and then after that, all right, you're getting booted off the.
No, it just means that as you continue, it gets progressively more challenging.
And then that's good too, because that's like a tier of accomplishment. So kind of like how people do, what is it? P90? Well, no, not P90X. What's the other one? I can't think of it.
Insanity?
Sure, let's go with that. I can't. I didn't go through that program. I didn't go through P90X either. But either way, when you get to a certain point, listen, I'm gonna tell you. I think it was P90X. Yeah, it was P90X.
You went through one of them, but didn't enjoy it.
I didn't go through none of them. I'm just saying what I remember.
Oh,
but you know,
okay.
when you accomplish something, it's like, oh yeah, I got to. You know, when people, because we speaking, this is an international program that's gonna be, you know, widely renowned. You're gonna be like the new Sean T. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be like, man, that bronze was hard, but shot it, nah, but I killed it at the gold level though. But did you see that diamond? But did you get to that diamond? No, I'm a diamond out here. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But no, back to the P90X. I think it was P90X in the commercial where the person was like, yeah, the first day of the workout, I threw up. And I was like, oh, nope, this ain't for me. I'd be damn. Nope. No, I don't want to do nothing to say I'm going to be throwing up. Even if that was one person, that was one person too many. Pass. Hard pass.
Nah. So we start the first, what is it? I want to say the first 8 weeks. Well, not the first 8, the 8 weeks of the program is, I forgot where I was headed with that. 8 weeks of the 8 weeks of the program is all kind of centered around the jump roping. And then I throw in the other body weight so you get a full body workout. And then the first 4 weeks where everything is going by time. So you'll be able to jump rope for a minute or up to a minute in the first week, and then up to a minute 30 in the next 4 weeks. And then the last 4 weeks, we go up to 2 minutes. Then we switch it all the way up and we're going to move into pull-ups. So once you feel like you gotten strong with jump roping, I throw something new at you. It's like, yep. So now we're working on pull-ups.
Good at this. Good. Next.
Yes.
There's some more shit you're not good at. Let's try that.
So by the end of the 24 weeks, it'll be a full body like conditioning. I mean, you'll be strong from head to toe muscle.
Your toe muscle, right?
You gotta have your toe muscle strong. If you didn't know, those must be strong.
Oh my goodness!
If you don't train anything, forget your abs. Make sure your toe muscles are strong.
You never know what you may have to grab with your feet, like a little monkey. You need to make sure your toe muscles are strong.
Drop a pen, drop some paper.
Drop some paper. Now that's difficult. I can pick up a pen with my toes, but some paper that just.
Don't be sitting here opening up a letter from the mail and then following them.
But my toe muscles. But I can grab it with my toe muscles. Meow.
I seen a lady driving with her feet before. So.
Did she not have arms?
No, but she had very strong toe muscles.
A mess. Foolish. You. That's you.
How was your week?
My week was good, and we actually have something in common. I completed my course as well. Woo!
Oh boy, I can't clap. I got hot tea, but yeah.
It's okay. Don't spill it because we can't afford to replace no equipment right now. We ain't there yet. Sponsor this podcast, though. We'll get there. All right, but yeah, I completed it yesterday. I had been procrastinating. I do have a client in my course right now, and he's a little bit behind. So I was taking advantage of that to be like, oh, he ain't even here yet. So what I'm looking at, had it already recorded. I'm like, she ain't even here yet. I just wait. It's fine. And now, like, with my course, I'm teaching about posting on social media and creating compelling content and all of this. And then I'm like, oh, March 1st is right around the corner. I mean, now it's today, but I was like, he's supposed to start posting tomorrow. Shawty, you got to get this done. Well, at the time I was working on it Friday, and then I finished up yesterday. So it worked out. So I'm very excited. For outside of the podcast, Anthony and I have been talking about different hosting platforms. So I'm excited that I actually have all my videos done. So that way with my next client, I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to overthink. I'm not going to overdo because I have a tendency of doing that. I'm not going to focus on that right now. But when I get my next client, that's when I will focus on which hosting platform I'm actually going to put it on. Because right now it's kind of like, what's the point? Because he already has all of the videos. So how my coaching program teaches us is at the beginning, you just email the videos out to people. But I'm like, for as much as I'm charging and how much I'm into aesthetics and how the look of things are, I need a platform. That's just not gonna work for me. That you gonna pay me as much as you gonna pay me, and I'm gonna just email you shit. Like maybe some people don't care, but to me, I'm just like, this need to look a certain way. Yeah. But I'm like, okay, well, I can do that, but at the moment, let me not focus on that because he already has the videos. And I mean, that's what my clients will have lifetime access to the videos anyway. But I'm just like, it's okay for right now. It's okay. Like, just don't cart before the horse, count your eggs before they hatch. All them little sayings. Just give it a minute. Okay. Don't do too much because you have a tendency to do that. Just chill the fuck out. You got the videos done. He has videos. He should be posting today. And I said at the latest tomorrow to start off the month to, get his social media popping. Because, yeah, it's nothing there. Like, we literally had to get on a Zoom call to set up his social media. Now, my other client, she's set up. We just have to get her content together. So, different people be at different levels, so I do enjoy that. But outside of that, nothing else was really going on. I can think of little small foolish stuff like yesterday. I went to Nothing But Cake. I mean, it's over with now, but they had a buy one get one free butt cake, and I was like to my sister, like, bitch, we gotta go get these cakes. Come on now, this is fires today. You trying to take a nap? So we went out running errands, and then she was like, "Oh no, make a left here," and I'm like, where we going? So we needed to go to Nothing But Cakes, the bank, and then we were going to go to Ross. And she was telling me to go in the direction of the bank. Shawty, it's 7:30. Nothing But Cake closes at 8 o'clock. We got to get over to the cake first. The bank already closed. It's Saturday, okay? It's the sun is setting. Ross is probably open till like 10, 11 o'clock. So no, ma'am. No, we're going to get this cake first. So yeah, that was fun. But yeah, that's about it. Oh, and this is like starting a new week, but whatever. Today is going to be my after the podcast, of course, it's going to be I'm gonna alternate between Saturday and Sunday, but I'm going to make sure that I plan a non-digital day. So of course, when you're in it, you can't see how hard you're working. Like, you can kind of feel it. It kind of goes back to what we were talking about last week, like earning a day off. And yeah, my sister was looking at me and she was like, so when are you going to have like a non-digital day? Because you're on your computer a lot. Like, I don't know if you need to invest into like the blue screen glasses. And like I had talked about last week, I'll go from working on my laptop to watching a video on my phone to watching TV to take a break and then back to my computer. But this past week, I was like, I'm not going to do that. So when I took my break, I think I might have taken my phone with me, but I had a chair and I just sat outside. I set the alarm on my phone for 20 minutes and I just sat outside and just enjoyed the fresh air and just breathing and nature and just being away from the screens. I think my phone was with me, but it wasn't like I'm like outside. Just, okay, well, let me check my Facebook comments while I'm out here. No, I just had my phone with me in case something popped off, but I was just relaxing. So I want to make sure that I continue to do that. But after the podcast today, I am unplugging because I got to step away just because I do my job is social media. And then me creating my course, I was on my computer. Like, my sister was like, are you still in the same spot that I left you in? And then I look and I'm like, wow, I've been sitting here for 3 hours. And yes, I am still in the same, like, no break or nothing. Like, during the daytime, I have more consciousness to stop because I have the puppies and I take them out to the bathroom every 2 hours. They don't need to go to the bathroom every 2 hours. Like, they can hold it for a whole 8 hours, but I'm here. Ain't no reason for you to stress your little bladder. I'll take you out. So I have that in my mind. But once it's dark outside, then I'm just like, and I'm just grinding and it's focused. And I'm like, I have not stood up in 3 hours. I need a break. So that's what I'm going to do today. And that will also help me not get like I was last week where I had mountains of laundry to fold. It's like, no, I got fresh laundry this week, but I'm going to go ahead. I washed it yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and fold it and put it up today. Then I'm going to clean the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking about, I'm going to do my nails. I'm going to do my puppy's nails. I wish she would let me paint them. That's a whole nother story. I want her to be a bougie bad bitch dog so bad. And she wants to be a wild animal so bad. So yeah, she's not gonna sit still and let me paint her nails. So I'll just do mine, and I just file hers down. And yeah, I just got some other just like little household stuff that I'm going to take care of that do not involve, like, if anything, I'll be on my phone in the sense of like I'm gonna play music from my phone or a couple podcasts I may want to catch up on or something like that. Just fun stuff, nothing too heavy. So I'm excited for that, to take a break slightly because I'm still working. I'm just doing like stuff to maintain my life so I don't lose my mind, because I am definitely one of those people where like if my space is like junky and like looking crazy, then I'm looking crazy. So yeah.
Well, that's definitely understandable. But one thing that I don't really understand is
me wanting to do my dog's nails.
Say what?
I said, what? Me wanting to do my dog's nails?
Well, that too, but more urgently, what flavor were the cakes you got? Like, you didn't even.
Let me tell you, right? So I'm on the fence, right? Because in my mind, I do stay in the South and the bitch is trying to get thick. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But then on the other hand, everybody keep telling me, which I hate this, being a smaller person, it's always going to be an issue. Let's get this out the way, okay? When you big, they're going to say you too big. When you small, they're going to say you too small. When you big and you trying to get small, they're going to have something to say about that. When you small and you trying to get big, they're going to have something to say about that. So this is what had happened, right? I had a conversation recently with somebody. And I was just like, yeah, because I'm trying to get thick with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the gym. I'm not like, I want healthy weight though. I ain't got BBL money, but I'm just saying they get them done in the back alley. If I just wanted that bad, you know what I'm saying? I can find a way. And I'm kind of cute, you know what I'm saying? So I can find somebody to pay for it. Don't get it twisted. You know, that's just not my ministry. That's just not the path that I'm trying to go on. Right. So I was just saying like, well, I do want healthy weight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to harm my body. So I prefer to get more muscular and work out in the gym. And that's how I was able to get bigger back in the day. Well, not that back in the day, but either way, when I was heavy in the gym, I was like, oh, I realized I really enjoyed lifting weights. And then I was like, oh, I can shape my body how I want with weights. To a certain extent, there's still genetics that get in the way of certain things, but for the most part, how I want to build muscle, I can do that by lifting weights. And I like being strong and all of that. So I was like, cool, this works. So I was telling this person that I was like, yeah, I'm going to get it in. You know what I'm saying? Get sit with it, whatever. No, stay where you at. Because what's going to happen when you turn 40? That's what they told me was going to happen when I turned 30. Okay. And you know that I look like my daddy's side of the family, okay? But my daddy, I don't know if I'm gonna look like my daddy mama side or my daddy side. Get it all, you know what I'm saying? So it could go either way. So that's why I'm just like, I don't even know if I want to have kids, because again, it could go either way. You feel me? I could look like my daddy's side, or I could look like my daddy mama's side. You know what I'm saying? It's one is gonna give me the body that I want, and the other one ain't. We'll just put it that way. Okay. So, be more specific. So I'm like, okay, I hear you, but that's what people told me about when I turned 30. Like my metabolism was gonna slow down, and you know, this all the, you know, it's gonna catch up with me and everything like that. And I'm like, well, the only thing that happened, I got arthritis when I was 28. That was about it. And that just sucked. So that was about it. Nothing else really happened. I gained a little bit of weight, but it wasn't like nothing crazy. So either way, I'm gonna do what I want to do because I'm grown. So yeah,
it works better that way. You know, I don't know why people feel. Well, yeah, I don't know why people feel like their journey will translate the same in your journey.
And I'm assuming it was based off of their experience. It was a man and he was over 40. So I'm assuming and they say that all the time. I used to hear that when I was in high school and I was super skinny and I was talking to, well, not super skinny, I think I was like average, but either way, I was skinny in high school. So then, they would be like, oh no, but when you get to college, then that's when the girls that was thick in high school, they're going to be fat. So then that's when you going to get your weight. Didn't happen. That just wasn't in my genetic makeup. Okay. My mama been the same size since she was in high school. Yeah. I'm fighting against that. Not really fighting against it. Don't get me wrong. And in my older years, I appreciate it, but I'm just saying like the hourglass figure is like might not happen from my family genetics, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I can't say that that's, you know, something that's going to happen with me. And they just kept saying that as the years went by. So like in college, when the weight didn't pop, then they're like, oh no, it'll happen when you get to be 25. Oh, it'll hit when you get to be 30. And now it'll hit when I get to be 40. Watch, I end up being the same size unless I have a baby. I really feel like that's going to be the thing that's going to.
Have you ever, so like there are, I don't know how to say it properly, but there's like different mentalities when it comes to like training. So like the mentality you're on right now is strength training. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people who do strength training train according to their body type. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
Mm-hmm. Like the mesomorph, endomorph.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you do that, or are you just like, how does your trainer have you? Yeah, because I was gonna say that could actually help you when you know what type of body type you have. A lot of people are better able to transform their bodies because now they know what their body requires. So like your body might not require a lot of weights, and you know, like I'm not saying specifically, but I'm saying like some body types don't need a lot of weights to get to where they're going. It just needs, you know, a certain amount of time training and then the right types of food. So I would say look into that if that's what your goal, you know, like don't listen to other people, just get you a cool little weight training book that breaks down the different body types, or you know, you could do the research online for free. But either way, I don't think it's that hard for you to accomplish.
It's really not. I don't know the name of it, but I know my body type. Like if I work out for a month, I can get back in shape. Yeah. It doesn't take me that long to like whip back into shape or whatever.
I always say this, with consistency, you could get where you want to be, like realistically in 2 years. Like if you realistically buckle down, take a whole 2 years, you'll be as thick as you want to be. But a lot of people don't want to accept the fact that it takes time, you know.
Right. So, and for me, it's not like a race or anything like that. So I'd be perfectly fine with that. But I'm more so like, I want to be healthy. And since I'm working on my health, let me do it in a way that I enjoy. I know like during the pandemic, me and my sister did a couple workouts like that we found on YouTube and stuff. And then there was a gym here in Atlanta called Effect Fitness. And they would do live streams of their workouts, and it was like different HIIT workouts and stuff. So we would do those and almost fall out. But yeah, I don't really care for cardio. I just prefer lifting weights. And then, like I said, from my previous experience when I was in the gym a lot, I was like, okay, I know I enjoyed that the most. So let me focus on doing that type of workout and then just focus on getting healthy that way. So it's like at this point, I just accept my body as it is. You know, if I'm able to get a little thick with it, then cool. If I stay the way that I am, that's fine too. But the main point is that I want to be healthier and get stronger. So I'm like, I can do that and just keep it up. So
but the second point is I still don't know what flavor bun cakes you got.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I was like, I feel like that was a question that I missed. That was it. So that was what it had to do with it. That's what it had to do with the thick part. So it's like I'm trying to like
certain flavors give you certain thicknesses.
No, it's like my appetite is kind of changing because I love sweets. I believe that I am addicted to sugar. I don't mind claiming that. But certain sugars, I'm just like, I'm okay. So I was like, do I really need 2 cakes? So I actually gave one to my cousin. He likes carrot cake. And then I took red velvet. Well, not took, I purchased it from the store. But so I got red velvet and carrot cake for my cousin. And then my sister, because we get their emails, you know what I'm saying? So we had gone together. She got 2 vanilla because she went somewhere and had some type of peach cake, essentially, where it was like I hope it wasn't canned. I don't know. I didn't actually see the dessert. But either way, it was the peaches with the sauce, probably some cinnamon sugar on there. And then it was like drizzled on top of the cake. So in her mind, she's like, I'm just going to keep recreating this at home with the nothing but cake. So she got 2 vanilla.
Okay.
And she was going to do her little, canned peaches, cinnamon sugar, drizzle it on top, heat it up in the microwave. Boom. Deliciousness, right? The problem was last night, she was just looking at it and she was like, I kind of want some of this red velvet, but I really wanted, this peach cake, this dessert that she does.
What?
And I was like, I mean, do you want a tray? Well, no, because what were you going to put on the cake? Nothing. You just going to eat it naked? Yeah. Like it's Good how it is. No, I'm fine with it. I don't have to dress up my cake with
It ain't
peaches and
finished.
shit. I'm just gonna eat it. She was like, okay. Well, I don't know because I don't want to take yours. I mean, do you want to split it in half? Like her split the red velvet and then split one vanilla because she got 2 vanilla for her buy one get one free. So I'm like, do you want to split one vanilla with me? No, I want the whole thing. Like the children, no, I want it all. Okay. So we swapped, and I'm like, okay, I'll just take one of your plain vanillas. You can have the red velvet. I think it might have been not even 30 minutes later. When I eat my nothing but cake, I like to savor it. So, they have the little bunch like ridges. Have you had nothing but cake before?
I've had it plenty of times.
Okay,
That's why I was curious about the flavor. I'm like, well, they got so many great flavors.
It'd be like, international and stuff. So I was like, I feel like he know what I'm talking about. But they got the little ridges. So I'll be like, okay, I don't want to do too much. So I'll probably take like 2 ridges at a time. Now we know how to talk about the frequency of how often I go, but I'm just like, I try not to eat the whole thing in one day. You know what I'm saying? If it's span out to 2 days, cool. Maybe 3 if I'm lucky, probably not, but ever so often. I see this heifer. She got this much cake left. I said, damn, you wasn't hungry, was you? You didn't want it, did you? I'm thinking because she's even smaller than me. So I'm just like, okay, surely her cake is going to last her the whole week. Didn't even make it to the bedtime. Didn't even make it to 2 hours later. I said, well, God, you should have got the red velvet.
What did she put on it?
No, she just ate the red velvet by itself. She ate it naked. But the vanilla, because it's plain vanilla, she like, you ain't gonna do nothing to it? No. So yeah, I just got plain vanilla. My favorite is the white chocolate raspberry, but I just didn't want that this time. And I do like the chocolate chip, and then the red velvet. Those are my order of how I like them. I thought I was gonna like the confetti, but I'm like, this is just vanilla with sprinkles in it. Pass. And then I was going to try the flavor they had recently was the strawberries and cream. But then I thought it was going to be like the white chocolate raspberry where it was like strawberry puree in there. And the cream was like the cream cheese frosting. And the girl told me it was just pink cake. I don't want no fucking pink cake. Give me some strawberry puree up in there. They should do strawberry with the like pink cake with the strawberry puree up in there. Then do the cream cheese frosting. See, they need we need to be on the innovation team so we can be like, look, this is what you need to do. Okay. I had their snickerdoodle cake during Christmas time. That was kind of good. But it was kind of weird because they had like the cinnamon sugar crust on the bottom. But when you bake it, that's like the top.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was cool. I just like snickerdoodles. So what's your favorite?
My favorite is their is it pecan or is it praline or whichever one that is? That one and the sweet potato.
I have not had a sweet potato. Wait a minute. That's like a mixed together. Oh, it's 2 separate ones.
2 separate, yeah.
When is the sweet potato season? They have a sweet potato cake?
I didn't know it was a season.
I have never seen a sweet potato version of
maybe it's out here only. I don't know. But yeah, they got
I feel bamboozled.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. They do kind of have because I've never seen most of the flavors you say. Oh, confetti. I never.
It's just vanilla cake with sprinkles. It's not that versus a whole sweet potato. What? That's an actual flavor.
But I've actually
sprinkles in y'all shit and call it confetti. They got to add potatoes to mine. What you mean?
Oh gosh, but yeah. So I've had the what's that one you just said? The white chocolate
chocolate raspberry.
That one, raspberry. Yeah, that one was so good, but it was super sweet. So I can't get that one all the time. It's just way too sweet. But yeah, I think.
But I also have brownies at home, so I went to White Kroger and they had caramel ganache brownies, and I bought those. So that's also why I gave away one of my buy one get one free cake, just because I'm like, let's not overdo it because we still have Reese's cookies. Mm-hmm. Then I have 2 boxes of Girl Scout cookies left. I'm holding on.
We're gonna have to do Reese's updates. I'm gonna make that a segment.
Let's do that. Yes, so that way I know what to look for. What Reese's got going on now? Let's talk about it, okay? Because I love it. I'm here for it. I don't even eat the candy that much anymore. It's more so just those cookies. But every time I go to the store, I need to make sure that I have a pack in the house already open, and then I need a pack on deck. So that way, when I run out. Well, actually, that's more so how it was when they first came out, because then I couldn't find them anywhere. And I was like, Mama, go to the store. Then I happened to see that like they didn't have them at Kroger, but they had them at Walmart. Then they didn't have them at Walmart, but they had them at Family Dollar. It was like a hunt for these cookies. And now they have them like usually at Kroger and at Walmart. But I just got to make sure if anybody else buys them for me, do not get me them trash ass Reese's Pieces. Not the Reese's Pieces. I need the Reese's Cups. It got to be the Reese's Cups.
They got a new cup with potato chips in it. Have you seen this?
I think I did see the commercial.
Don't get it.
And I'm assuming this is based off of experience.
It was confusing to my mouth because, like,
is it still crispy? Is the chip still crispy? Because I just imagine like the oil from the peanut butter paste stuff would be absorbed into the chip.
I think that's the problem. And I could have swore I was high when I ate it, so it should have been delicious.
That's how you know it's bad. If it's bad when you high, it's really bad.
Yeah, because see, it's a big cup. And I think what they do is they crunch the chips and put them in there, mix it up, serve it. And when I bit into it, it was like, I felt like they must have used kettle chips because I almost broke my teeth.
See, that would make sense though, because it would need to be like a harder chip in order for the peanut butter to not like make it soggy. Because that's like the point. I've noticed that like in the I don't bake as much, but when I do buy, I have like, which I might bake today. Ooh, that's something to do. Sorry, I have so many boxes of like brownie mix. I know I just said I got brownies. Don't focus on that. But I got muffin mix too. Back to the brownies. On the back of the box, they'll be like, oh, if you want to add something extra, throw in some chocolate covered candies because they can't say M&Ms, and then throw in some chocolate chips, throw in some potato chips for some salt and some crunch. So that's been like a thing recently where people are mixing like salty and sweet, because you've seen where people like put candy like M&Ms in their popcorn and stuff like that. So that's what I know. People do weird shit. I don't want that in my popcorn. It's bad enough getting a kernel stuck in my teeth. What if I accidentally swallow a kernel thinking it's an M&M? I ain't got time for that.
Oh, I ate a bag of popcorn. It was an extremely big bag of popcorn. And I thought I had teeth problems for 2 weeks. I was like, oh, I gotta go to the dentist. It was just,
and it was the kernel
sliding up out every nook and cranny for the next week. I was like, oh, I'm never eating this again.
You gotta floss, okay? Let's get some floss.
But floss don't go in like, you know, them little shavings sneak up in like your tooth, and like floss can't get it out because floss go between the teeth. They is like in the gum on top of the tooth.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
They slide up in there like that, and then you gotta like take your tongue. The tongue is an amazing thing. It can literally get that little tiny piece of and slide it about your gut. I'm like, how does my tongue do this?
I don't know.
But yeah, don't get the potato chip Reese's. It's not.
I won't. It doesn't sound good. I don't want to put potato chips in my brownies. I like certain salty and sweet stuff. Don't get me wrong. Like I like
but they have
corn popcorn.
Pretzel.
Huh?
They have one with pretzel.
I don't like pretzels.
But the pretzel one is good.
Okay, let me not say I don't like pretzels. I'm learning to like pretzels when they're chocolate covered. So like when I go to like a baby shower or a wedding,
yeah,
and they have the little sticks, I like those up until the chocolate runs out. Then fuck them. I don't like pretzels by themselves.
So what I was referring to, but what you just mentioned are two different things. So
I know that's why I'm saying the only time I like pretzels is like that. So I don't think I would like them in the Reese's cup.
Okay, but Reese's makes chocolate dip pretzels too.
Is it like the little?
Yes, it's so good. They got the peanut butter drizzle with the chocolate. It's the best.
I saw them at Walmart.
You start to chew.
You said it's hard to chew.
Start to chew. You pop it in your mouth. You start to chew. It's the best. You want to talk about a great car snack? Last time I went
to Walmart. Say what?
I want to talk about a great car snack.
I saw them at Walmart. You know how they get us at the register with all the little shit up there. And I was like,
yeah, that's where they drop all the new shit for sure.
Because I like the baby shower pretzel sticks, I was like, well, maybe I would like these, but I'm like, I'm gonna be mad if I spend $2 on this. I take one bite and I don't like them because my sister works at a school. So like what ends up happening is I just be like, get this to the kids. Like And she told me last week, she was like they are not little. She said they're not little garbage disposals. First of all, I didn't say that, so that must be how you feel about them, because I just know I buy snacks that kids love, and you happen to work with kids. So I'm like, take the snack to the kids. You feel like they are garbage disposal when you take them snacks. I feel like we're not wasting food. Give it to the children. That's how you really feel about them. I didn't call them little garbage disposals.
For real. I feel like it only makes sense. I didn't see a homeless man. I saw a baby. There we go.
I didn't say that. You said that.
That's what I do.
But then she work with high schoolers too. They always hungry. Come on now. They love a good snack. And then because I like not Reese's Cups, but Rice Krispie treats, like the granola bars got chocolate in them, but I still think they're gross. So give them to the children too. You know, the nasty fruit snacks I don't like. Take that to the children. They be all up in your face anyway. Hill snack. Just, like don't feed the animals. Just toss it to them. Just go away. Get this.
I did one day. It wasn't even food I bought for myself. It was I was doing the DoorDash, and somebody ordered like some flaming hot chips and Coca-Cola. We won't get into whatever that order was, but I'm riding around trying to find the location, and like I guess whatever address they put in the app, it was not. It was literally by the highway. So I was like, there's no houses here. And what happens in the app, if you go somewhere that's not that location, it'll say you're not at the house, so you can't, proceed further. So I was like, nah, forget that. I drove right by the highway, hit delivered, and then got off. And was like, I don't want this shit. Like, what am I gonna do with it? I can't find them. The place to return it way back the other way. I'm like, whatever. This guy was sitting next to the trash can. I was like, here you go, man. I think it was just a nigga texting.
Couldn't tell if you were homeless or not. You got on Kanye clothes. So it's a hit or miss. You could be homeless. You could be rich. But here's some hot Cheetos and a Pepsi.
Exactly.
You're blessed. He
just looked at me like this.
This shirt cost $200. It had holes in it. I didn't know. Here you go.
For real. He like, my battery died. I'm waiting on a ride. It's like I'm homeless.
Maybe he thought you were hungry and he wanted to bless you with the snack.
Exactly. You look hungry, man. Here's a quick snack. What? Thank you, sir. You read my mind.
The children these days are on something else though, because I don't understand how they eat flaming hot Cheetos, Takis, red food. In nature, when it's red, that means it's bad.
Takis are blue now. I think they learned that. They was like, we can't give them red no more. So let's just make it hot and turn it blue. And any neon color.
Gonna look like what? That is so much dye.
That's what their tongues look like, and they love it. But any neon color, right? Like if you saw a neon colored caterpillar, that's probably poisonous.
It's danger. Bright colors in nature equals danger. Granted, they be like spiders and stuff that be like ground colored. They be camouflaging themselves and they be death too. Anyway, boy, nature's scary. Okay.
Now I'll tell you what
on Family Guy. Damn, nature, you scary.
Now I'll tell you what I do like that. I'm positive you don't eat. But out here, I'm sure. Mexican candies are amazing.
Yeah, I've never had Mexican candy, so no, I don't eat that.
My goodness. And all they do is put seasoning salt on it. It just be a candy with seasoning salt, and it's the best shit ever.
What kind of, like, spicy seasoning salt?
Yeah, like, have you ever had Tajín? Nope. See, you ain't on the West Coast. So they make this spicy seasoning called Tajín.
I also just learned the difference between hot as hell and then flavorful spice. So my adult palate is I started eating Indian food and stuff like that. So I like flavorful spice.
Okay.
I don't like hot as hell for no goddamn reason Takis and shit.
So yeah, it's flavorful. It's not hot.
Okay, so I would probably like that. Especially if it's after I burn the fuck out of my mouth, I get some sweet relief in this candy.
All right, so I'm gonna walk you through this real quick. Let me set this up for you real quick.
Set the scene.
So before we get into the actual candy, we're gonna get into Tajín. Okay.
Okay.
Now, tahine is this amazing treat. Give me one moment. I'm gonna put it up on the screen.
I was
for
about to say you about to do something fancy with this damn background, ain't you?
Yeah. Let me go and do that. So let's see if I can remember how to do it. All right. So
I knew when you like kind of scooted over a little bit. I'm like, watch you about to have some shit fly in over here.
well, yeah, because you've got to have a good understanding of what tahine should be. And
And then like my cultural like connection here was more so to Korean people because I used to work at a beauty supply store. So you talk about like some Korean candy, I'd be like, okay, I know about that. Or some
okay.
Korean spice and shit.
So yeah, like their candies are good too. So this right here is tahine. So
Mm,
this is not the
I've
candy.
seen that before.
This is the seasoning.
Gotcha.
And it's just chili lime.
Okay,
So
see,
so,
I'd be
so
like,
it's a little
my
spicy.
mind be going away from that because I'd be like, chili, spicy, hot as hell for no reason. No.
But
So,
this is not hot. It's just the spice. Just it's like you can literally dip this straight on your tongue and be like, that was good. Well, I'm gonna put this on some chicken. All right. Now,
some chicken.
these are Mexican candies. This is a good picture. So regular candies with that shit sprinkled on it. Turns it up to the level of 20. Oh my God, it's so good. It is so, I think it's the lime that really does it. Because
what is the candy? I can't
so,
tell what it is.
well, this particular one looks like it's gummy worms.
Oh, it says a medley of gummies.
Skittles,
I just
yeah.
gotta read. Okay.
But essentially that's what Mexican candies are. The candies you're
So
used
instead of
to.
like the sugar sour dust that they put on stuff, they put tahini on it.
Yes, exactly. That's the great
Oh.
best way to put it. Yes. So like this is probably a good looking bag right here. So it'll be like a lollipop or something, just a candy you're used to, a watermelon. Usually it's watermelon flavored candy too. Yeah. Oh my God. So if you I like I said, they probably don't have it where you're at.
They might. I just again with me not I'm new to the spicy side of life. I always stuck to sweet. So if I looked for it, I'm pretty sure I could find it.
Okay.
Because I've seen that before. Like you said, the watermelon candy, I've seen that before, but I think I was just like then I got a homegirl who I used to work with at my last job, and she's was she Puerto Rican or Dominican? I think she was Puerto Rican. I think she was Puerto Rican, and the other lady was Venezuelan. We wasn't cool. I was cool with the Puerto Rican lady. Either way, I know she put me on to like certain spices and stuff. So we do have those particular stores that are just like, you miss Puerto Rico? Here's where you can get all the Puerto Rican spices that you knew from home. And then the same thing for like the Asian people. They call it H Mart out here. And they may have it over there too. But either way, so I know more about H Mart than I do about whatever the Hispanic one is named. But I know that they exist because she used to bring certain stuff to work that was like, oh, I made this, and this is like traditional Puerto Rican dishes. So yeah, I'm sure I could text her and be like, where can I find this at? And then she'd tell me. So I could find it.
So yeah, I ate a whole bag of these one day. I was just like, oh,
the suckers or the gummies?
You could pick one.
No, which one did you eat the whole bag of? I'm not judging. I just
one.
Okay. So that means both. Whatever I got at the time, I ate all of it. The answer, yes. Which one?
So yes, both of them, because the first time I had the gummy version, it blew my mind. The gummy version I had wasn't even Mexican; it was Hawaiian. I guess they do.
What kind of spice was on that?
I think they do the same spice. Honestly, it didn't taste that different. But yeah, I guess they do something similar in Hawaii with like spices in their candies. But it wasn't my bag of gummies to eat all of. It was I looked up, I happened upon a bag of gummies that wasn't opened, and I got curious, and I was at work.
Okay, because I'm like, where were you to steal somebody's food? Hold on, because that's what we're getting at here.
And it was like, well, this bag been here for a minute. Like you see stuff like,
how long is a minute?
since
Because
I
if it
was
had been,
since I clocked in. Yeah.
I was thinking now, if it's been in there a couple of days, maybe. But if it's been there your whole shift, you just took somebody's food.
And
You
I
the type to disregard a sticky note with somebody's name on it. I didn't see that.
Oh, they were so good. Oh, speaking of that, I just saw a video. Some guy at his job put a condom in his food because someone was eating it. So he waited to find the person who ate it, and he was recording the guy, and he was eating, and the condom ended up just. I was like, that was the smartest shit ever. You just at work eating somebody else's food. Next thing you know, dick in your mouth. Yeah, that's what you got.
Was it a fresh condom?
It wasn't his food, so he got what he deserved.
I get that. I'm just saying, like, how far did we go with this? Because if this was a used condom, that would definitely be worse. But then you could still like prank the person since it's already a condom. They just be like, you know what? Let me squirt a little bit of lotion in here, unroll it, squirt a little bit of lotion in here.
I didn't go that far. I was just like, oh, that's hilarious. Scroll. I didn't read comments. I was just like, that's a great way to pay somebody back. Because what I typically do is just put hot sauce in it, right? So that way you know when somebody be like, oh, hot. Like, yeah.
Wouldn't they be able to smell it first?
When people steal food, they don't sniff that shit. They just start eating.
I never stole nobody's food. I don't know the.
Yeah. You ain't got time. You ain't got time to see if your palate go agree. Like, I'm not quite sure if this dish will work for me today. No.
You're like, free food. Eat it. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Eat it before they get here.
I don't know what this episode is being called today, but it should just be snack time because that's all we talked about was food the majority of the time. A little bit of this is how you shape your body. Now let's talk about Reese's Cups, and then we just went on for a tangent about snacks and food.
Oh gosh, that's how we get them. You know, you catch them with the stuff they want. You know,
the hook.
We're talking salacious right now. You know, what's that word that he used on that movie? He said, "It gets the people going." What did he say?
Oh gosh, I can't remember now.
Whatever. I forgot. That movie was so funny. Step Brothers. Oh
no, God. That was the different one. That was the ice skating movie.
Was it?
Will Ferrell just done a lot of funny shit.
Yeah, he used the same voice. So you're right. It might have been the other movie. I don't remember that because now when you say the ice skate movie, all I'm thinking about is the basketball movie.
I don't even remember the basketball movie. What is the basketball movie?
The one with Andre 3000? You don't remember that movie?
Oh, and it was like the 70s or something?
Yeah.
Like yeah. Okay.
That was such a.
Then when you said basketball, then my mind went to Get Hard when them on the basketball court or the tennis court, wherever they was at, him and Kevin Hart.
Oh, then see, you said he was in the movie with Kevin Hart. I'm thinking about Elf. See, like he got
Kevin Hart was in that movie?
No, but elves are small. Kevin Hart is small.
Just go off on a tangent of Will Ferrell movies. Just what? Well, I associate that with this.
Oh gosh.
He's a treasure.
I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in to another great episode of the Domestic Athlete Training Podcast right here on Oakland Sunshine. As always, I'm sorry, I'm sweating right now.
Almost over. It's okay.
As always, you can tune in and listen to us every Sunday morning at 7 a.m. And until next time, love life.